I have built Outbound systems from scratch, managed hundreds of inboxes across dozens of clients, and tracked the math all the way from first send to pipeline. So when I tell you, most people pick their sequencer completely wrong, I'm not guessing. They pick based on UI, they pick because it's cheap, they pick because someone in a Facebook group said it's what they use. None of that tells you whether the tool can actually run the system you need. The real question isn't which tool looks the best, is whether the tool lets you run the math correctly, because there is only one way to send cold emails safely right now. Low volume per inbox spread across a high inbox count. That's the model. Everything else is just burning domains and slowly. In this video, I'm covering the only two tools I would recommend for that model and the one mistake that kills deliverability before you ever hit send. Here is the thing most people miss. The sequencer isn't the strategy. It's the machine that runs the strategy. And if the machine is built wrong for the job, it doesn't matter how good the strategy is. Most tools are built around seats. A seat means a user, you pay per person logging in. That made sense when cold email was one rep, one inbox, sending 100 emails a day. That's not how it works anymore. Modern outbound runs on inboxes, lots of them, and those two pricing models, seats versus inboxes, are completely different problems. Do the math. If you want to send 500 emails a day and you are sending 50 per inbox to keep things safe, you need 10 inboxes minimum. Now go look at most tools and see what happens when you try to connect 10 inboxes. Some charge per inbox, some lock you to a low connection limit, some technically allow it but make the workflow painful enough that people stop adding inboxes and just push more volume through the ones they have. That's the trap. It feels like a cost-saving move. You have already got 5 inboxes connected. The tool wants more money to add 5 more, so you crank the daily sending limit up. Now you are sending 100 emails a day per inbox instead of 50, then 150, and nothing breaks immediately. So you keep going until it does break. Domains start aging out, spam rates climb, reply rates fall, and you are 2 months in before you realize the infrastructure was the problem the whole time. Smartlead is built to avoid that trap. You connect as many inboxes as you need, manage warm-up on campaigns, and track performance all in one place. It's simple enough that someone new can get up and running fast, but it has the API access and depth that advanced operators actually need. A lot of agencies barely touch the interface. They run the whole thing through the API. That's how much room it gives you to build on top of it. For most people, running cold email smartly is the right code. Email Bison is a different animal. It starts at $500 a month, and there is an interview process before they let you in. That barrier is intentional. They are not trying to onboard beginners. They are built for agencies and high-volume operators who want a technical team actively watching the infrastructure, not just a platform to log into. The support level is different. The infrastructure focus is different. If you're running serious volume and deliverability is the thing keeping you up at night, that level of hands-on support changes the math. The decision is simple. Starting out or running your own outbound, Smartlead, agency high volume, or you want a technical team in your corner, email Bison. And one more thing before we move on. No sequencer fixes a broken system, bad list, weak offer, wrong ICP. The tool doesn't touch any of that. It just helps you send cleanly. Keep that straight. Deliverability is an official you turn on. It's the output of running the infrastructure correctly, consistently over time. When volume gets pushed through few inboxes, there is no warning light. You don't get an alert. You just start landing in spam. The fix isn't complicated. More inboxes, lower send volume per inbox, warm-up running, campaigns managed cleanly. That's the whole system. Smartlead and Email Bison both support it, which is exactly why they are the only two tools worth talking about. The sequencer's job is one thing. Let you run low volume across many inboxes without fighting the pricing model to do it. If the tool can't support that, it's the wrong tool regardless of how good the UI looks. Smartlead for most operators, Email Bison for agencies and high volume teams. Pick the one that fits your stage and run the math right.